Hello, my water signs. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy, and I'm so glad you are here. Today we are taking a look at messages for you for the full moon that's happening today in Sagittarius. It's all about adventure, stepping out of your comfort zone, really releasing anything that has been holding you back, or anything that may have kept you stuck, like fear or negative thinking or person, place, or thing. Really letting go and setting the intention to really move forward in what your heart wants you to do in new ways, in new adventure, really embracing all of this expansion of the planet Jupiter that is in the mix as well, and this new adventure, a new path, starting a new fresh adventure for yourself. So water signs, take what resonates for you. Feel free to watch the other posts and the other readings for the other signs to get a full picture of your full moon energy. And let's just dive in and see what Spirit has for you. What is the message from my water signs today with this full moon? What is the message from my water signs? Thank you for my water signs. Thank you for being here. And we start out with a full moon in Scorpio water sign here. Breathe through the tension. So if you've been feeling this moon, maybe feeling the emotions, maybe feeling the crazy energy of the full moon, maybe you've been going through a rough time. Really breathe through. Take deep breaths this weekend and really breathe through any tension, breathe through any challenge, breathe through the emotions that you may be feeling in your situation, or it could be the moon, because a lot of times we can feel these moons and it just increases the emotions and the stress and stuff like that. This energy is big, it's fire, so you might be feeling it. All right, and clear your mind. Breathe. I'm really getting a message of breathing. Meditation may do you well, serve you well this weekend, water signs. Really clearing your mind of fear, really clearing your mind of negativity, clearing your mind and really allowing the universe to just wash through you a brand new breath of fresh air. Really a brand new, just clearing out all the cobwebs, clearing out all the negative, clearing out fear, and so that you can have a clear mind, have clarity in this new direction, clarity and inspiration. That's like the Ace of Swords, coming in and bringing you breakthrough, bringing you clarity, washing away anything that was keeping you maybe confused or just not knowing which way to go. You need clarity to know which way to go or what decision to make. So really breathing through all of that, clearing your mind and allowing this new moon this new full moon is what I meant to say. Allowing this full moon to really bring you a breath of fresh air, to bring you out of any stuck energy and give you a new direction, a new sense of purpose, a new fire, for your life. Make time for self-love. Did I not say that in the beginning? Breathing through the tension and making time for self-reflection, self-love, self-care, taking a step back and just really allowing yourself to not stress, to really breathe through any tension, and just give yourself love, give yourself compassion, give yourself a hug this week, water signs, this weekend with this full moon energy. Just allow it to wash through you. Allow yourself to be in the emotion of just being this weekend. Breathing through the tension and giving yourself compassion for where you've been, what you've overcome, how far you've come. Really giving yourself credit and being aware of where you are and what you're feeling, being aware of it, but also giving yourself compassion for those things and really allowing yourself to have that clear mind. Breathing through and just allowing your clear mind. Self-love, self-care. Maybe this is a weekend of self-care for you. Yeah. We have a lot of thinking, a lot of mind stuff with your reading, okay? Thinking it through, breathing through the intention. We have clear your mind, and we have think it through here. You may be stuck in some kind of a negative thinking pattern. Maybe fear. Fear is coming up a lot for all the signs. And you may need to really think things through. Think about how, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real, it's appearing real, and it feels real when we're in it. Maybe you've been through maybe this tension energy that came up for you. Maybe that's kind of a bit of anxiety. Maybe you've been uncertain about where you're going or where you're headed, or uncertain about your life and how it's unfolding right now. Know that is just, we're all in a lot of uncertainty right now, and it's okay. And maybe just embracing the energy of loving yourself and telling yourself it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Maybe helps to relieve some of that tension. Maybe that will help you to relieve some of that going on in your mind, and just really allowing yourself to be who you are right now, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are protected, knowing that you are not alone, water sign. You're not alone. The universe is always with you. You have guardian angels. You have passed on loved ones. You are surrounded. You're protected and you're guided. So just maybe take this weekend, or whenever it is that you're viewing this reading, the next few days, take this time for self-love and self-care, and just breathe through and try your best to find some patience, to find some peace, and calm and relax, and just be okay in self-acceptance, where you're at, who you are today, how far you've come. Give yourself props for all that you have overcome. Give yourself a hug, because we need some self-love for you this week. And we need to really clear the clutter of your mind. If you're feeling the pressure of something, and you're feeling the stress, and you're feeling the uncertainty, and you're feeling the fear, it's really important that we just acknowledge that you're where you're at, and it's okay. It's okay. Your feelings are valid. But we need to clear some of that so that you can hear that still small voice of your heart that leads you in the direction that you need to go. So we need to clear some of that. And we need to really be able to hear that voice, hear your intuition, and hear your guidance. Okay, water signs? So let's see what the tarot has to add to this, okay? And give you some advice or guidance. Just know, just breathe, and know that you are not alone. You might need to just really know that you're not alone right now, and that it's okay. Your feelings are valid, and where you're at right now is all valid. You're in the right place at the right time, and help will come. Breathe into that. Relax as much as you can into that, really trusting the universe to unfold for you what you need, okay? Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands. This is in the Hermit. Here's your self-care time, is to go within and just listen to your heart. Get out of your head, right? And listen to your heart. Because there's a light on the inside of you that is trying to shine. And it's maybe time for you to go get out of your head and get into your heart and listen to that light. Just be aware of it. There's something in there that your heart is telling you to do. And with this full moon this weekend, this full moon in Sagittarius, it's really all about releasing anything that holds you back. And it could be your thinking, And so really making the conscious effort to shift that, asking for help from the universe if you need it. But really making the conscious effort to shift it, and shift out of the past and things that didn't work out for you in the past that makes you feel like, what about the future? You have a pattern from the past that you have actually developed because of the experiences that you have had. And it's put in negative thinking in your mind where you're worried about the future. We don't want to be too far in the past, focusing on the past, thinking about the past and all the discouragement of the past, And then we don't want to get too far in the future and all the uncertainty of the future. And what if the past repeats in the future? Okay, first of all, you're not meant to repeat your past from into the future. We're not meant to do that. The universe has a different plan for you, okay? And your heart wants you to, your heart knows. Your heart wants you to pay attention to what your heart is telling you, because it knows the direction to go, so that you don't repeat those mistakes of the past. We want to close those cycles. We want to shut that fear up, and we want to be present in the now. Because as much as you can, to be present in the now. Get out of your head and too far in either direction, and just be in the now helps you to just relax and hear. Because when you're in your head and you're too far in the past or you're too far in the future, you don't hear what your heart is saying. So we really do have a need for self-love and self-care, and taking a step back and really listening to your heart, being in the now, as present as you possibly can, quieting your thoughts and being in the now and listening to your heart, so that you can recognize that light that is trying to shine on the inside of you to give you direction, which way to go to your highest good. And that is the beauty of this energy that is happening with this moon today, is really letting go of all that stuff from the past that puts you in that place of overwhelm in your head, and really listening to your heart that knows the way to your highest good, because that's what we want. We want adventure. We want a new direction that's going to make you happy, that's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you stability, self-sufficiency, peace in your life. And get out of all of the past that, was discouraging and painful, and everything that you've survived. Give yourself credit for all of that. Be proud of yourself and how far you've come. And really just breathe. Take a few days to breathe and listen to your heart, okay? And get in this energy of self-love. Your heart may need you to just tell it it's okay. Your heart may need you to just tell you, I love you. I love you. I'm not going to let the past repeat. I'm going to take care of you in the future. The universe is my guide. My heart knows the way. And so I'm going to breathe and I'm going to relax and see where this takes me, right? We have the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, water signs. This is one thing after another. And it might be still feeling like you're in the middle of this, real challenging time that you've been in. But the great thing about the 9, I'm feeling like this could be past energy, so you're either coming out of this, trust me, you're either coming out of this or you've already come out of this. But I feel a lot of energy going on in your head, so I feel like you might not be fully out of this yet. But the beauty of the number 9 is it's fulfillment. You've fulfilled everything that you were meant to fulfill up until now. It's time to move on. This person has an Ace of Wands in their hands. There's a new dawn breaking in the background. There's a new day. We're starting a new day, okay? So let this energy of this full moon really help to wash all your fears. Breathe and clear your energy and get ready for this new beginning, because you're ready. You're ready, right? You've already fulfilled everything that you were meant to fulfill in the old cycle. You learned all the lessons. You've mastered all that. Okay? Haven't you? Aren't you ready for a new beginning? It's time for your new day to dawn. Okay? It's time for your new exciting adventure. The Wands are adventure. And they resonate in your soul because you feel it in your heart. It's a passion and it's a drive that you feel in your heart. Okay? So what we need from you here is the Queen of Pentacles. She's confident. She's sure of herself. She knows her worth. She knows her value. So everything that you've been through, water signs, everything that you've been through in the past and all the struggle and everything was to make you stronger, was to show you what you're really deserving and worthy of. All that stuff in the past, it was only there. You only had to overcome all of that to find out who you really were and what you really truly deserve. That you deserve better than all that, right? So come into this place of alignment with your true self your worth is big. Really knowing your worth and embracing your worth and embracing who you're meant to be, which is this, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You're meant to embrace this queen energy of knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that you are abundant. The universe has an abundance for you. Everything that you've overcome maybe didn't feel like abundance, right? But you're coming into this place of abundance. You have a new day dawning. Remember, you have a new adventure here. It's taking you to abundance, but you have to first believe that you're worthy of it. You have to believe that you deserve that. You have to believe that you are more than enough and more than capable of receiving this. You're meant to live in a life of abundance, in health, in money, in love, everything. You're meant to be abundant. You were made to be abundant. And so you embrace this the Queen of Pentacles energy of abundance and knowing your worth, okay? And knowing that everything that you've learned in the recent past was all to really bring you into that place of knowing your worth and knowing your value and get you prepared for what is coming, okay? And it's big. We have justice here. Everything that you have been through was all to heal the wounds that held you back. Heal the wounds, that self-love, self-worth wound. You might have had a self-worth wound where you thought you weren't worthy or you weren't enough. And maybe past experiences taught you that you weren't enough. And that's why you're so uncertain about the future or where you're headed. But guess what? We have justice here. That's bringing you the righting of all the wrongs. Justice for all the injustice. Bringing you justice that's going to reflect that self-love, that self-worth, Knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that you deserve the best. And now it's time for you to receive the best because you know in your heart that you deserve the best. And now it's time for you to receive that. It's time for you to receive equal reciprocity. It's time for you to receive balance. It's time for you to receive justice for injustice of the past. Get ready because you're meant to be abundant. You're meant to live in abundance. And like I said, the justice is coming to cut out all the injustice of the past and bring you balance for all of that. You're receiving back like double for your trouble, okay? You're meant to live in abundance. Justice says you're going to be abundant in your finances, in your career, your success, your love life, and your health. You're meant to have justice across the board. You've been through a lot, water signs. You've been through a lot for justice to come in and say, with the Queen of Pentacles, are you kidding me? Take time this weekend or the next few days. Take time to really sit with your heart and hear what your heart is saying, okay? Because justice is on your side and justice is unfolding for you. But you got to get out of your head because we cannot let fear rule. Because when we do that, we'll attract more of the injustice, okay? We don't want that. We want to get out of our head and we want to breathe and we want to trust and we want to tell ourselves, no, I love you, person in the mirror, and you are worthy and deserving of all the justice and all the abundance and all that your heart wants. So listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, tell yourself you love yourself, give yourself compassion for all you've been through. It wasn't your fault. Learn through it. Let's put it in the past and let's look forward to the future. Let's see what else wants to come out for my water signs. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and this means some news is coming in that's shifting everything for you. So get out of your head so that you can hear this news or this message, whatever this is coming into you, because we're all different. We're all waiting for different things. We're all, going on different paths. This is your new path, and it's coming in real fast. You can't see it right now. You can't see it right now. especially when you're in your head. So breathe through all that. Come back into your heart. Listen to your intuition and your heart, and get ready for something that's coming that is going to really change everything for you. Let's see what your cards that came out here. Water signs. Water signs. Let me tell you what, water signs. We got some good cards here, okay? When you get out of your head and you listen to your heart and you give yourself that love and that compassion and you listen to yourself, you Queen of Cups. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card. Listening to your heart, listening to your intuition. You guys are very connected. You're water signs. You're emotional, you're fluid, you're very connected to the divine, and that runs through you. So listen to it. Feel your emotions, acknowledge where you're at, give yourself love, but then also listen to your intuition that is taking you in a new direction, okay? And guess where that direction is going? Look. We have the Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. We all have different wishes. So what are your wishes? Your heart knows which way to go towards this. You got to get out of your head so you can hear it, right? And then we need to discover our truth. When we listen to our heart and we discover our truth, what does your truth say? What is your truth about what you want for this new adventure for you? This full moon gives you the energy of expansion with Jupiter in the mix, of new adventure, traveling, doing something new to come out of this comfort zone, or this comfort zone that's really not very comfortable. This may be a comfort zone of fear and being trapped in your mind and not seeing your way forward. You need to get into your heart and listen to that truth. The King of Swords knows his truth, and he stands in his truth, and he does not budge. So what is your truth? What are your non-negotiables? What are your boundaries about what you want for your life? Okay? And anything on the outside of that that does not align with your truth, we want to walk away from that. We want to cut it out. We want to detach. And I'm feeling just a lot of mind energy with this, not actually people, places, or things, but you know what? It could be people, places, and things. Your heart will know. Your heart's probably been telling you. Use the sword. Cut it out. Stand in your truth. Stand up and fight for your truth. What your heart is telling you that it wants. And you're going to stand up and you're going to fight for it. You're going to listen to it. You're going to fight for it. You're going to make the decision, okay, this is a fire sign with this fire sign moon. Okay, I want what my heart wants. I am going to make the decision to allow justice to come and part the ways for me to go in a new direction. Okay, I'm going to follow my truth and I'm going to stand up for it. I'm going to set some good boundaries. I'm not going to accept anything less anymore. And I am going to make the decision that my wish fulfillment is where I'm headed, right? And then you got to trust. Trust the universe. Trust that you're not alone. Trust that you are guided in the direction of your Nine of Cups. Okay? Let's get you some advice. Trust that you are protected. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you are not alone. And look at this. We've got the full moon coming out here for you. This is just even more powerful for you that it's showing up. I didn't do that on purpose. It actually jumped out. Embrace this full moon. It's for you today, water signs. It's for you. Okay? Embrace this new adventure. The archer is pointing at something specific. Your wish fulfillment. What is it? That truth. Point your archer at your truth. You're headed in that direction, but you got to get out of your head so that you don't manifest more of what you don't want. Okay? Because what you think about, you magnetize. We don't want all that. We want to set the intentions that we're going for our Nine of Cups. full moon in Sagittarius just came out for you. Do you know how powerful that is? Wow. All right, I don't want that many cards. I want a guidance for my water signs. Guidance for my water signs. What do they need to know? Advice, please. Balance, justice, and a win-win forecast is for you. Okay? A win-win outcome is yours. This is coming out for a lot of the sign in a lot of the readings today. How committed are you to following your heart? How committed are you to setting the intention to get your Ten of Cups or your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment? How committed are you? Are you committed to your fear, or are you committed to your faith, your heart, what your heart wants? Are you committed to your truth, or are you committed to your fear? Sit with that for a second. Anything else for my water signs? Anything else, please? What do they need to know? What is their advice? Water signs. Thank you. Look at this, water signs. You're almost there. You may not feel like it because you don't see it coming, remember? Right here, you don't see it coming. It's going to happen fast. Suddenly, everything is going to be different. Okay? You're almost there. Bring love into the situation. Your heart needs your love. Your heart needs your compassion. Your heart needs a hug. You've been through a lot. Meditate on those things in your heart. Getting out of your head and just meditating, trusting the universe, giving all your concerns and your cares and your worries and your fears over to the universe, and really knowing and embracing that the universe loves you, supporting you, and is taking you in the direction of a win-win outcome of your dreams, okay? It is on its way. You don't see it coming. You just gotta trust and get out of your head. Okay, water signs? I hope this resonates for you. Comment below and let me know, because I always love to hear from you guys. And if it did, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Watch your other signs to get a full picture of what this moon has for you. Get out of your head and into trust. Give yourself some compassion and self-love for the next few days. And let me know what unfolds for you, because I am going to be waiting to hear. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading.